Once upon a time, several years ago, about 95-96, some college kids were bored as fuck. They were masturbating to Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. So then they decided, hey, let's make a video game where all the characters are female. So they hired a bunch of hookers, took a bunch of screenshots, and of course, used Visual Basic to code this horror.
Catfight is quite possibly the worst fighting game of all time. Even worse than Tattoo Assassins. As you can always see from right now, it looks low budget, and speaking of which, the menu options do nothing. You have to use the mouse to select. Yeah, that shows how lazy they were. I mean, seriously, they couldn't even get the menus right, and then as soon as you get into the find menu, you have to use the keyboard to select. It's okay though, because as soon as you select your character, you'll realize the first problem with this game. The game is so poorly coded that it runs extremely fast on modern computers. So if you put the game on like just a Celeron 466 or something that's not even that new, like something really old, it will run like crap. So you have to go into the computer settings and slow your CPU down. How, you may ask? Well, just look at this. After going into the BIOS of the computer and slowing the CPU down, you now get to see the game run. And now it's running a lot slower, but the game is so poorly coded, if it can run too fast. Yeah, that's right, the game can run too fast because it's poorly coded, but now, on to the gameplay and graphics. The gameplay is virtually non-existent. All you have to do is mash C, X, and C to beat the first person, and then the later people you can beat by pressing the D button over and over again, because this game has no combos whatsoever. That's right, the game has no combos whatsoever. The gameplay, well, this is the actual speed of the game. I did not edit this video in any way. This is the actual speed of the game, because apparently the game has to run slow, and apparently the people who programmed this piece of shit couldn't even get it to run right. So, the graphics, it's like they went in, hired a bunch of hookers, took a disposable camera, and just took snapshots of them pretending to fight, and then put it in a video game. As for audio, what the fuck? It's non-existent, it's just a bunch of shitty music being looped over and over again with the most hilariously bad voices, with all the fighters going, ow, 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 ow. And if they're going to make a video game with all girls, why they have to hire the ugliest hookers in NYC? Because it looks like these hookers are ugly as shit. I mean, look, if you're gonna make a fighting game with a bunch of girls and titties, don't pick the ugliest girls you can possibly find and then shove them in oversized Halloween costumes. And the special effects, oh right, it's all they did was they looked like they were done in fucking Microsoft Paint. I'm not even making this up. What were the makers of this game on? Another problem with the game is the fact that characters don't recolor in two-player matches. I mean, were the developers that cheap? I mean, they couldn't even Microsoft Paint over it like they did for the rest of the thing. And then you've got the poorly colored shadows at the bottom. And of course, there's no gameplay. All you gotta do is press D to win. There's no combos in the whole game. All the CPU does is randomly spam combos over and over again until you just get pissed off or just spam D, because when the CPU's not spamming combos, all you gotta do is run right next to the opponent, press D over and over again. And another thing about the backgrounds in this game, why do they look so much like shitty stock photography taken with a disposable camera? Because that is what it looks like. They don't even look like fighting game backgrounds that would be convincing. And then the game is full of glitches. Sometimes your character will get stuck, sometimes the screen will randomly flip for no reason. I don't know, it's just, did they even bug test this game? Because this game is not only barely playable, but it's buggy. I mean, who programmed this? Whoever programmed this game must have never ever played a fighting game in their life and just looked at videos of guys playing Street Fighter and thought, oh, this is supposed to be a fighting game. Nope, this is the worst fighting game engine of all time. And then all of a sudden, the AI just gets extremely hard. What the fuck? First off, it's moving very close to me, and then when you try to kill it like you did the last few guys, guess what? The AI will start spamming the shit out of you for no reason. I mean, 1 minute it's incredibly easy, and then the next it gets incredibly hard and cheap. What the hell were the makers of this game thinking? Did they even playtest this game? Or do they think, oh, we can't beat it, so it's gotta be hard? I mean, this is just pathetic. I mean, people paid money for this game. I've gotten better gameplay out of running up to a fighting game, spinning the joystick like I'm jerking off and just pushing buttons without even putting any money in, because you'll get more gameplay out of that than playing this game. And then, of course, you've got... No, wait, never mind, I shouldn't have said that. I've gotten more gameplay out of growing grass or mowing the lawn. Yeah, those have more gameplay than this game does. I mean, don't play this game ever. Well, unless you want a good laugh, and even the game has a mode where you can just watch the AI fight each other, saving you the pain of actually having to play it, and you can just watch and laugh at the horribly bad voice acting, because that's the only laughably bad thing about this game. The voice acting and the graphics. The gameplay, it's unplayable. Don't even try to play this game, alright? I mean, people paid money for this game. That's just sad. All in all, thanks for watching and subscribe for more.